What awaits the universe at the end? 3 possible scenarios. Hello friends. Surely each of you is interested in such an important and interesting question as what awaits our universe in the future. Here we will consider 3 possible scenarios, which you will learn about further. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comment. Thank you in advance. Scientists have weighed everything and presented the most realistic options for the development of events. What awaits the universe at the end of its path? Where did it all begin and what will happen next? We know the past of our universe. About 14 billion years ago, as a result of the Big Bang, time, space, and everything that surrounds us formed from a tiny point. We also know about the present. Observing the movement of galaxies, scientists came to the conclusion that under the influence of dark energy, the universe is expanding with constant acceleration. But what will the future be like and what awaits our universe at the end? Cosmologists have 3 main theories on this subject: the Big Freeze, the Big Rip, and the Big Crunch. To understand them, imagine 2 balls connected by a tight rubber band. These are galaxies that are attracted by gravity. Hooks are attached to the balls. They demonstrate dark energy pushing the universes apart. If you copy all this many times, you get a system resembling our universe. And its future depends on the result of the confrontation between 2 opposing forces, rubber bands and hooks. Next, we will consider 3 possible scenarios for the end of the universe. The first scenario is the Big Freeze. In this scenario, the force separating the balls is so great that it will stretch the rubber band until it completely loses its elasticity. Not held by gravity, the ball galaxies move away, and the universe continues to expand and expand. And this will happen until galaxies will not disintegrate into lonely planets and stars floating in boundless space. The light and energy they emit will not be enough to form new stars. As a result, the universe will become darker and colder until it reaches a state of thermodynamic equilibrium. Then the Big Freeze, or heat death of the universe, will occur. The second scenario is the Big Rip. If the force repelling the balls is very strong, the rubber band will not stretch, but will immediately break. In this scenario, the universe will continue to accelerate further, overcome the force of gravity, and the galaxies will simply disintegrate. Due to the lack of electromagnetic and nuclear bonds, even atoms will cease to exist, crumbling into tiny particles. This will be the Big Rip. The third scenario is the Big Crunch. In the third scenario, the rubber bands that pull the balls together win. In this scenario, gravity will not only stops the expansion of the universe, but also reverses it. Galaxies rush towards each other, gather in a huge cluster, where gravity becomes even stronger. Stars also collide, the temperature increases, and the size of the universe decreases sharply, shrinking to such an extent that even atoms and subatomic particles begin to squeeze. As a result, everything is compressed into a singularity, a tiny, hot, and very dense point. This is the Big Crunch. There is also the Big Bounce theory, according to which such a state of the universe preceded the Big Bang. It is impossible to know how many bounces there were before and how many may happen in the future, since each of them erases any evidence of the existence of the previous universe. How can it all end? Which of these scenarios will be most likely depends on the exact shape of the universe, the amount of dark energy it contains, and the rate of expansion. Current observations indicate that we are moving towards the Big Freeze. But don't rush to stock up on warm clothes. The day when the universe cools down and all processes in it stop will come a long time ago. All the best. Subscribe to the channel to learn more new, interesting, and informative.